allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
In attendance this evening are Supervisors Fisher, Aguizio, Casiola, Savavic, and Fleer. In addition, Township Manager Don Januso, Jack King, Director of Planning and Assistant Township Manager, Sean Bukovinsky, Chief of Police, Engineer Dan Deiseroth of Gateway Engineers, Township Solicitor Gretchen Moore, and our Director of Public Works, Bill Bauer. Before we begin tonight's meeting, I'd like to take this opportunity first to recognize our Parks and Recreation Board. If you all want to stand up, please, and come up here. I know, it's really good. If you had the opportunity this evening, 2 weekends ago, to go to the Fall Festival, you will know how absolutely phenomenal it was. I've been on the board now for almost 10 years in Cecil, and I can say that was by far one of the best festivals that we've ever had. So thank you, thank you, thank you. These men and women here worked for more than a year to make that happen, and we owe them a huge thank you and round of applause. Please stay and do it again next year.
We're already starting working on it.
Yay! That's so good to hear. It was so good. Everybody had such a good time. My kids were begging to go back this past weekend. I'm like, guys, it's not there. So, thank you. Much appreciated.
I think we also need to give credit to Jack.
You took the words out of my mouth.
That's right.
I was going to do it next. Also, this man to our left who worked for a year with next to these guys, and then all day, both days, our assistant township manager and our liaison to our Parks and Recreation Board, Jack King. He also deserves a huge again, thank you. Much appreciated. Supervisor Savavic.
Oh, yes. Please, I wanted to just take this moment to publicly state the passing of Chief Bill Cass, and to thank him and offer peace, love, and joy, and all the gifts of the Spirit be with his family, and would ask that we all just have a brief moment of silence for Chief. Thank you, Chief.
Thank you. Thank you. At this time, before we get into that, we had a brief executive session prior to this meeting to discuss CHJA litigation with our attorney. Citizens' comments. Comments will be taken at this time for any item to be voted on by the board that appears on the agenda. General township comments and questions will be addressed after the Board of Supervisors' discussion of all business. Please step to the microphone and state your name and address for the record. Not everybody at once. Thank you. Just a few announcements. Leaf collection will begin Monday, October 18th, and will end on Wednesday, November 24th. Leaves will be picked up Monday through Thursday during this period. Bag leaves are to be placed out in biodegradable bags. Loose leaves will be raked to the curb. There's a new start time for the Cecil Township Historical Society on Wednesday, October 20th, 2021 at 7 p.m. in the meeting room of the municipal building. The Cecil Township Trail of Treats, sponsored also by our wonderful Parks and Recreation Board, will be held in Cecil Park on Saturday, October 23rd, 2021 from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Trick or Treat in Cecil Township will be on Sunday, October 31st, 2021 from 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. If you're participating, please leave your porch light on. Resolutions 161, 2021. Consider application 2021-0029 for the Quaresma Subdivision Plan Number 1, location 538 and 550 Swihart Road, R1 Low Density Residential Zoning District. Applicants David and Sarah Mikulowski and David Quaresma. Sorry, I'm totally butchering your last names. The Planning Commission recommended approval on September 16, 2021.
Thank you. Members of the board, this is...
I don't think your microphone's working now.
Members of the board, this is a subdivision plan that is located
along Swihart Road, and it's just a simple consolidation plan where part of the property, this is the current property line. The property owners are working out a deal to swap some land, so the new property line will go in this direction and around, and this will be the revised lot. The plan was reviewed by our office. All the comments have been addressed. There's no additional technical comments, and it's in order for your consideration. I don't know if there's anybody here tonight to represent the plan. Carrie Crowder's here if you have any questions.
Any questions? Any board members have any questions? Do I have a motion?
I make a motion.
Second.
Moved and seconded. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Passes 5-0.
Thank you.
162, 2021, consider application 2021-0031 for the Bridge Holdings Lot Line Consolidation Plan location 3116 and 3120 Millers Run Road, an unaddressed adjacent parcel C3 Village Commercial Zoning District, applicant Bridge City Holdings LLC. The Planning Commission recommended approval on September 16, 2021.
Again, this is a simple subdivision. Actually, it's a consolidation where they're eliminating lot lines. I'm going to try to boost the visual on this. So the property is located between Millers Run Road and the existing Pennsylvania and Central Railroad right-of-way that's immediately behind it. They're taking 3 lots and they're consolidating those lots together. And again, to make one larger lot of approximately 0.295 acres. The plan was reviewed by our office. They have addressed all comments. The Planning Commission recommended approval, and the plan is technically in order for your consideration tonight.
Any questions by the board?
Is there anybody here to represent this one?
I don't think there's any board questions either. Do I have a motion?
What?
Go ahead, you have a question.
And Dan, is there anything way you can address the water running out of there?
I wasn't aware of that, Ron, but we can take a look at it.
Bill, you're aware of it, right?
What's that?
Down by Joe Capola's. The water running out of that bank?
Yes.
I haven't heard the reason for the consolidation, Ron. I'm thinking they want to build something there. So if they do build it, they'll need a site plan to be approved, or we'll take a look at it if they come in for a building permit.
Yeah, there's been a recent development right there. What happened, that water started running, Joe dug some trenches there, but it started running under the road instead of over the road. So I don't know whether it's found a pipe fault or what's under that road. We've had PennDOT down there quite a few times and asked them to put a system in to handle that. Can't seem to bring it, they've gone on our boat, met with them on numerous occasions. Right now, the water's running under the road too. I'm assuming the pipe fault. I think once the development starts in there, they'll have to address it. Quite frankly, it's a string that's coming off the road.
Yeah, we'll make a note of it, make sure it's in the file, and we come in for anything else, so we'll make sure we take care of that.
Yeah.
Any other board questions? Do I have a motion?
Second.
Moved and seconded. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Passes 5-0. 163, 2021, consider approval of pay application number 3 in the amount of $57,916.75 to Independent Enterprises, Inc. for work to date on the Creedmoor Street Bridge.
Members of the board, this is application number 3 for the bridge, that being the Creedmoor Street Bridge. The bridge is complete and open. This is in final payment. They'll still have to give us some other information before we make a recommendation for final payment. So the bridge looks great, and we're recommending this payment in the amount of $57,916.75.
Any questions by the board? Do I have a motion?
I make a motion.
I'll second. Moved and seconded. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye. Abstain.
4 and 1 abstention. 164, 2021, consider award of the Cecil Township Public Works Facility Early Site Package to Stewart Contracting, Inc. in the amount of $1,111,398. This project involves site development work including demolition of existing site feature, bulk excavation, storm sewer installation, and associated site restoration.
And members of the board, this is the first phase of the Public Works project for the property located on Flint Road. The bids were received on the early site package. We had a number of bids. They ranged in price from the low bid of Stewart Contract of $1.1 million up to about $2.5 million for the base bid. Our estimate for the project was about $1.5 million, so it was a good bid. We provided a summary of the bids. All the bids have been tabulated. The project is in order and ready to commence. All permits are in hand. So if you decide tonight to move forward, this will begin the process of the construction of the land in preparation for the new Public Works building.
Any questions before we vote? Do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Moved and seconded. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Passes 5-0. 165, 2021, consider the acceptance of the public improvements for streets in the Windsor Woods Development Phase 6A and 6B to include portions of Sir James Drive and Sir Charles Drive as recommended by the Township Engineer. Didn't we?
Yeah, this is.
This pulled off.
This
Yeah,
will be
this is
tabled.
tabled.
Yes.
I was gonna say, didn't I take that off? Sorry. So that'll be tabled until next month. Do I have the wrong?
No, I think that's the right agenda. It's the
It
same.
is.
Yeah.
What's the reason for tabling?
That's the one that we were talking about, Eric, where the developer still, or there's water issues on the property.
Yeah, there's one, just to give the board a brief report, the developer met out there today with the builder up there, who's Dan Ryan Homes. Dan Ryan Homes has been asked to correct this water problem on 4 lots for a number of months. They've not done it yet, so they promised to do it this week. So that, and there's a couple other little punch list items I talked to Bill about tonight that we're going to get addressed before next meeting. So.
Since it's officially on the agenda, may I make a motion to table this?
Yeah, I'll second that motion. All those in favor of tabling it signify by saying aye.
Aye.